Hi, I'm sitting here and I got a message for Buck Knives. They say if you ever have a problem with them or anything else like that to contact them, so I figured I'd make a video. This is on the Buck 110, pretty standard Buck knife. My problem is that when you shut your blade, you'll hear it. You ready? Makes a clink sound. What that's doing, every time it does it, leaves a notch right in your blade. Right there, you can barely even see it. At least on this camera. And what's doing that is that piece of metal right there. See the cut marks in it? That's the problem right there. Older buck knives don't do this. It's a design flaw that they have right now. I don't know why they switched it. This is my buck knife. I carry it every day. I work out in the oil field, so it's kind of mandatory that I have a knife. Here is my dad's buck that he carried in Vietnam. And listen, it has a spring for it, you know? It doesn't hit the metal. And even if you take a closer look, see how it's further back? The metal in the hilt right here, the steel is further back. It's retracted. It's not as far up compared to the newer ones. See the difference? So the difference is every time you shut your buck, that you damage your blade. And you know, I've had that knife for, I don't know, 5 years, that one. And my dad's knife that he carried in Vietnam and did 5 tours has a better looking blade than my brand new one. Reason being is you don't damage it every time you use it. The newer ones, it's a design flaw. Whoever redesigned it, because you can slightly look and see that they are different. Everything from the hilt, everything on it. Everything on the new bucks are different. How many brads they have in them, everything. They even have a different feel. The older ones can feel a lot better. Even the blades are different. But you know, that's the difference between the older ones and the newer ones. I'm just hopefully contacting Buck to show them that, you know, there is a design flaw in this, and every time you use this knife and you go to sheath your blade, that it damages it. And no matter how often you try to get that nick out of there, I don't know if you can see it, there's a nick right in there somewhere. And no matter how often you do it, you know, it still damages it every time. So there you go, you can see it right there. Right there. So that's kind of a design flaw. But what I'm going to do to mine, because I'm tired of damaging my blade, I like having a pristine blade, is I'm going to get a Dremel tool with a grinding wheel and grind that down. That way when you shut it, you don't hear, and your teeth crunch every time you hear your blade hitting another piece of steel. You pay 40 bucks for this knife, and every time you use it, you're damaging it. It doesn't really make very much sense. So I'm going to send this message to Buck Knives, and hopefully they can do something about it to the newer generation of bucks. This isn't my only buck knife I have multiple buck knives, but hopefully they can do something with it. that's all for now on this video.